Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. We are back and we've got some more stuff to do. We've got another step to take here in the process of kind of building this thing out. And think about how a real building gets built, okay? The way a real building gets built is you don't start putting furniture in and painting it before it's done. You know, like if they're putting up a new pharmacy or a new fast food restaurant or something in your city, they aren't in there installing chairs before the roof goes on. You know, it goes in a process of build out the frame, build out the structure, insulate it, do all that stuff, put down floors, this and that, and then start decorating it. So that's kind of the process I want to take. I want to take this, and you know, it's tough as an LPer. You know, you kind of get bored with certain things, and you want to move from one thing to the other. And you know, I'm gonna struggle with that a bit, but still, I think we'll be able to do it because this is a very interesting part of the whole thing. And I was dreaming up some stuff last night, and I just thought, I've got all these worlds now. You know, I've got all these places. I've got Minecraft, and I've got Feed the Beast, and I've got this, and then I've got what other series? Hermitcraft, and what's another one? Well, I've got a strictly building series I want to start, and I've got a little secret project to talk to you guys about at Christmas that I'm working on. So many building projects, and the crazy fun part about it is I'm not getting bored. Like, I'm not getting overwhelmed or bored at all. I'm loving every second of it. So I'm doing okay. I'm keeping up with all of it, I think, pretty well. But what we want to do, I was just standing back and I was looking at this area because this is the next logical step. And as you can see, that and that are new. And phone go noisy. Phone go noisy. I was standing back and looking at this area and thinking, what do we have here? And somebody had made, what did they call it? A keep or something? They had made that right over there. And I loved it. I thought it looked really cool. Quaint little place. But haven't really progressed over there yet. We do have this spot here now. So I think the goal is to tie it in right here. Now, I'm not, hell if I could ever find again what she had done over there. I've got some ideas of my own, so I think it'll work out pretty swimmingly. But all of this is just so trial and error. That sheep is so gonna die, it's not even funny. All of this is very trial and error. And a lot of it's just placing down cobble and then filling it in to dress it up later. But we've got 2 interballs. We should restock up on that. I think that will be a good thing for us. Restock on the end of bees. Do I have my music on? I sure do. Good. Something else very exciting. Now, I know for a fact that there is not a direct competition between Minecraft developers, such as Dinnerbone Jeb and the team, versus Modpack developers. I'm fairly certain there's no competition there because it's 2 totally different things, really. And the mods don't really take away from the vanilla. It's a different game. It really is a different game. And so I don't think there's any sort of competition there. Plus, you have to buy Minecraft to be able to play with the mods. So, in all honesty, I'm starting to look at Feed the Beast as like a different series. I don't know why I was going on that tangent. Why would I switch that? But there are, I guess I was just going to say, there are a lot of exciting developments in what's going on with Minecraft, which I'm just thrilled about. the experience I'm getting from playing these mods, what I'm learning, Blaze, is that there is, there is a lot you can do with this game. Microblocks, for example, that's something that even Notch, when he was developing the game, Notch had said he wishes he had never coded stairs into the game because they're so, or something along those lines. I promise you I'm misquoting him there, but I know he said something like stairs are a nightmare and half slabs are a nightmare. But you look at things like microblocks, right? I mean, that's stairs and half slabs to an extreme, if I'm not mistaken. So there are just so many possibilities, and what it does for me is it gets me excited about where this game has potential to go. Always am I worried. Always am I worried. How long is this thing gonna last? And I'm pretty confident at this rate that, Hail Blazes, that there is a big future here for the game of Minecraft, whether it be in the vanilla form or the modded form. I think there is a lot going to happen down the road, which is exciting. It's very exciting. Should I just kill that sheep and save him the trouble? I don't know. Okay. The reason I did that, dress it up a little bit. Hi. Oh, you went in the worst spot. Reason I did that is dress that up a little bit. I want to see how that looks. Gee. That looks good. That looks good. I'm happy with that. There's some more things I'd like to do to that, and I want to take it up a little bit more. But I think that's cool. And then this, I want it to be a little bit of a walkway. And it's going to come back a bit here. It's going to come back, and I kind of envisioned and this will be great for us, because you know how in need of dirt we've kind of been here. But this will be a good walkway. I don't know, I'm not a castle, not connoisseur is not the word, but I'm not a big, I know all the castles in Europe and this and that. That's not me. I think a lot of guys that do build these castles have a lot of knowledge about the architecture and structure that they're building. I don't. I have been to Europe. I have seen a lot of these structures and appreciated them. Believe me, I think they're unbelievable works of art. But, like I said, I don't know all the terminology, you know. Earlier I said I used the word keep or something like that. I don't know if that's what I meant to talk about. Chicken. Now you can make that fall. So maybe you will fall. Down you go. You knew. There you go. Oh, don't be mad. Don't be mad. You mad, bro? He's mad. Yeah, he's cranky. So yeah, there are gonna be terms like pointy pillar, walkway, and other terms that sound very uneducated. Now I've seen, this is from a castle that Madness was doing. I've mentioned him before. And I don't think it's possible to do what he was doing anymore. The technique that he was using for, you know how in castles they have those pointy up things? That's what I'll call them, is pointy up things. I think he was using a technique where he would go like this, and then he would go like this. But now, and there used to be a little gap right here. And that doesn't happen anymore. Which is okay. And I think going like this just an open hole. I don't like the look of that too much. I more so like the look. Well, I want to see if I like this look. And there are some even numbers in here, but we're going to work with them. Oh, hell's blazes! Whoosh! We almost fell. I've been a little klutzy at the wheel. I think I get used to the jetpack on Feed the Beast, and I get a little lackadaisical, may be the term, when it comes to my safety in areas such as these. Let's put some torches up in a joint. Etho has reminded me about that feature, the number pad inventory management, and boy, do I love it. I really love that. I'm glad he talked about that again. Okay, let's take this down. The goal is not to die. I've been dying a lot in my latest episodes. I like looking at these places at night. I think it does a lot. So that's hardly noticeable. Right there. That is hardly noticeable. But at the same time, it is noticeable. I think that's a good thing. You can do it. I believe. Every day's a good day when you paint. That is, there's a video on YouTube. 4 million views. You've seen it. Okay? You've seen it. Little bulky. Jeez, don't go in my viewpoints. Don't go on my site. Stupid guy, you'll learn your lesson quick if I teach you that. Make no sense. So, little bulky for a wall. Let's do this. Let's get up there. Let's knock this out. I've got a great builder's itch going today, so we're gonna just show you along the way. Hopefully, some good stuff here. Boop, boop. That covers that in. We're gonna do the same thing here. This is gonna be a good little tactic strategy. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Now, let's talk about last night. Last night was Tuesday. Livestream was supposed to happen. And I was supposed to... Yes, a live stream was supposed to happen. The end. It didn't. And for those of you that were there, my deepest apologies to you. I am really sorry, and I know the majority of you understand. I screwed up. I made a mistake that I'm not going to talk about here because I don't want to draw any more attention to the person, which is a mistake that I think a lot of people make. A lot of people tend to, and this is a mistake that everybody in the world makes, okay, where you glorify the person that should not be glorified. Let's take, for instance, the situation with the killing, in what is it, Connecticut, where that kid went in and killed all those children. It's extremely disappointing for me to see how the media handles that stuff. Now, the reason why the media handles it like they do, and what I mean by handling it like they do is actually broadcasting anything about it. I think bad stuff should be not ignored. It shouldn't be ignored, but it should be, it should not get any limelight at all. that kid's name. Nobody should know his name. Nobody should know his face. Nothing. Nothing. You know why? Because now he's famous. For what he did, he is famous. And the one thing that people in this world crave and want is fame and recognition. Why did that kid do that? Why do most of these kids do that? Well, probably because they're troubled, but fame is a motivator. So the news takes it and they go, this is good, this is gold. If we don't cover it, somebody else will, and it's going to be huge for them. So we've got to cover it. In turn, that makes that kid famous. And I really, really wish that nobody knew about him. Nobody knew his name. Nobody knew what he looked like. He would disappear. I've got some more thoughts on this that kind of relate to YouTube stuff. I'm going to continue that, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. Okay, welcome back. Let's first, I'm going to continue what I was talking about, but let's first take a look at this and see how it looks. I think that's good. I think that's a good look. That slims it down a bit, which is what we wanted to happen. So that's very good. Now we got to work out some blocks coming down. Boom. We're not going to get to this area today, I can promise you that, or the area up there. This is just, this is one little bridge, but I want you guys to see and know all of the thoughts that go through a person's head when you're working on this stuff. But let me get back to what I was talking about with making bad people famous. Okay? So I was talking about the tragedy that had recently happened, and so let's now take this to what happened last night. So what I like to do in situations like this, and this is advice for some of you that plan to stream or do YouTube stuff in the future, what you want to do if you run into any trouble or any haters, what you want to do is you want to squash it, okay? Of course, you can't always ignore it 100% of the time, but you want it squashed. And the worst possible thing you can do is advertise it. Advertise it and make them famous, okay? There's all this talk, and this is probably the last time you'll ever hear me talking about this because I'm kind of committing the sin myself. But there's all this talk in the YouTube and Twitch community about DDoSers. Hold on one second. Generic was talking about his COD video. But there's so much talk about DDoSers. It wasn't this way back in the day. And the reason why is because we, as content producers, have made them famous. You DDoS, you're famous. Okay? And when your favorite YouTuber or maybe your most hated YouTuber talks about you, you know, and you can sit there and have a giggle. So that, and the thing is, you're not famous if you do that. If anything, you are hated, and you are killing any chance of success that you may have in the internet world, because the consequences for the people, this is something that we don't talk about that we should talk about more often, is the consequences. Just about every single DDoSer that we've run into has been destroyed. It doesn't end good for these people. So internet success gets kind of lost on them. But okay, let's just take this down 3. I think we'll be good. I know I'm getting a little wild with my design here. Boom. Lots of cobble here because we're going to need it. So my recommendation for haters and YouTube, or Etho, YouTube, yeah, Etho is YouTube. Etho is always taking this stand where he's always said, if people post something negative in the comments, don't reply to it. The best thing to do is don't reply to it, because if you do, then you're going to get upvoted. And if you get upvoted, it's going to show that hater, and it makes them famous again. And that's what we're trying to avoid. So, anyway, that's why what happened last night happened. Long story short. So last night, you know, we had some trouble. And, how do I like this? We'll see. Last night we had some trouble. And instead of repeatedly trying to get it to work and glorifying the person that was doing it, I just said, that's it. We're done. We are done. And I'm really, really sorry to those of you that are, you know, faithful viewers and that stay up late for that stuff. Really, really sorry. Sorry that didn't work out. But the best possible thing to do is just not give them any satisfaction. Okay, you want to do that? It's done. It's done. It's over. So, anyway, that's how we handle it. And the person that was doing what they were doing is in some pretty deep trouble now. They might not know it yet, but they're in trouble. So, anyway, we've got it all handled. That's for sure. But that's just my recommendation. If you're going to do YouTube or... Let's get over here. Oh, jeez! If you're going to do YouTube or anything like it, that's how you want to handle it. Trust me. Trust me. It sounds weird. It's not natural. The natural thing to do is to react. Get angry, you know. But the best thing to do is give them no credit whatsoever. Can promise you that. Something cool that I've found with these new animations with blocks and stairs, if you're working on a roof and you break a block and lose it, like you break a block, it's going to bounce all the way down the stairs. Why did the piece of cobblestone just fly by my head? Oh. Look at the cobblestone just flying all over the place. But it seems very realistic to me, the way that works. Like if you lose a block on a roof, it's gone. You've lost it. You will not get it back. Oh, hell. That's the end of the road. Okay, it is perfect because it's nighttime right now. We can get a nighttime view of this thing real quick. There's some mobs by us. We will forget about them. Ah, okay. Decent. Oh, you little Lone Ranger. You want to have a fight? Good shot. You're dead. So this is creating a nice little shape for us. I like it. I'm happy about it. I think the next question is, how do we do this? I'm thinking arc this out, maybe. Arc this out, and then just tuck our thing back up under there. It seems like the best plan of action. Wow, why are they all dying in one hit? Smite 4, maybe? That seems about right. So yeah, I'm anxious to hear in the comments if you have any ideas of how the this situation here should be handled. you can let me know. Oh, crap. This is morning time, and I just had coffee, and I haven't brushed. I usually brush my teeth after I do coffee, because coffee usually messes up your breath anyways. And I haven't. I just had my coffee and decided to record, and I had a pre-toothbrush and sneeze, and they smell because you're putting all that gross breath spit out there. Gross breath spit. Oh, now let's take a look at this baby in the daytime. It's a good organic shape. It's not a perfect circle, but if you kind of look at what's happening here, you get it goes in there and comes out here. A little bit of a circle shape here lends itself for something cool down in here. What do you think? I think it's coming along. We definitely have to work out how we're going to handle the bottom of this thing. I mean, if I think I want it to overhang this lip right here. I want this wall to overhang that. You're dead. But I'm excited. I love every time I get to do one of these episodes because I feel like it's really coming along. I feel like the progress that we're making is good. So, anyway, also I have to work out some stuff for that tower. But as I said, anything that you guys send over, any pictures or whatever, it's always a good motivator for me. Good inspiration. So, I think this is looking good. I think we're progressing at a good rate. Feel free to send over any suggestions. Also, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like if it inspired you at all. If you're not subscribed and you want to see the rest of this right when it comes up, make sure you subscribe. That'll help you. And anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode.